Hello, 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 and welcome to this personal questions ASMR. I'm gonna ask you a lot of gaming, personal questions. So just sit back, and relax. My first question on this list is, have you ever rage quit a game? What game were you playing? Interesting. Great question, great answer. Have you ever broken a controller over a game? Have you ever cheated or hacked in a video game before? Did you ever leave or disconnect from a game because you were called down for dinner? This used to happen to me when I played games like League of Legends or Dota 2. Did you ever cancel plans to play video games? What game did you play? Do you remember? Did you have a Fortnite phase? Interesting. What's your favorite video game? My favorite game is Minecraft. What game made you cry before? Interesting. What part of the game made you do that? For me, it was Life is Strange. There were a lot of parts that made me do that. Did you ever get bullied for liking a certain game? What game was it? Have you ever been in an online relationship? Do you use Discord? Every gamer uses Discord. What's your favorite video game series? Mine is Life is Strange. Do you play Minecraft in 2-week phases? What game have you played the most? Mine is Dead by Daylight, but Minecraft is probably up there. I just don't how many hours I played on Minecraft. What game do you love but others hate? Cool. And what game do you hate that other people love? Do you own any gaming merch? What merch do you own? What gaming character do you have a crush on? Interesting. Have you ever made any online friendships through gaming? Have you ever streamed a video game? If so, what game? What game is your guilty pleasure? Pleasure, 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 pleasure. What is your comfort game? Mine is Animal Crossing. Do you play games while listening to ASMR or music? Most importantly, why do you play games? What's your greatest video game achievement? Wow, that must have been really hard to get. Do you play any video games competitively? You know, like esports, like League of Legends or Super Smash Bros. Or Overwatch, Call of Duty. Interesting. What game have you spent the most money on? Interesting. So, like, what did you buy on it? Or was the game itself just really expensive? Interesting. Well, this is a judge-free zone. Doesn't matter how much money you spent on the game. This follows along to my next question very well. Do you spend money on micro transactions? These are usually in mobile games like Clash of Clans or Candy Crush or Pokemon Go. You can buy extra lives, cool items, maybe some type of rare currency for cosmetics or something. Interesting. It can also be found in PC or Xbox or PlayStation Nintendo games. For instance, on League of Legends, you can buy riot points and get cosmetics and skins or even characters with that. There's a lot of unhealthy ways that video games capitalize on us. the sheet over. Click. Have you ever stole money to buy a game? Could have been like your parents' credit card or like even shoplifted for a game before. Interesting. Interesting. Have you ever skipped school or work to play video games? Have you ever lost a friendship over a video game? What game do you think is underrated? Underrated, 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 underrated. And why do you think so? Oh, really? Wow. I never even thought about that game like that. I'm gonna go ahead and play that game. Next question. What game do you think is overrated? Overrated, overrated. Interesting, interesting, interesting. That's really cool. What is your favorite co-op game? Where you need like more than one person to beat it. Even if it's not meant for co-op, what's your favorite game for it? Very cool. Cool, cool. Do you touch grass? That's a yes or no question. Do you ever skip meals to play games? Do you ever get grease on your gaming gear? Like if you eat chips and crumbs get on your controller, like grease gets on your controller or keyboard. Does that happen to you? I personally do that a lot. Do you get physically violent when you lag in a game? What is your favorite story game? That can be a tough question. I've played a lot of story games. Do you mind if I recommend you some? Great. Life is Strange, The Last of Us, Detroit Become Human, Until Dawn. There's just so many types of games that are beautiful and amazing. They have awesome storytelling and are great single player experiences. I hope you someday try them. What was your first video game console? Interesting. Mine was the Game Boy Color. It wasn't technically mine. My first home console was the Wii. I like the Wii. What's the last video game you played? Cool game, but take the last video game you've played and you suddenly wake up in that world. Is it still a cool game, or are you striving? The last game I played was The Binding of Isaac, so I'm basically not alive. Do you play Roblox? Roblox, 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 Roblox. What's your favorite minigame on Roblox? Roblox, Roblox. That's very cool and awesome. My favorite is probably like natural disaster or something. Anyways, when you make custom characters in games like The Sims or in a single player game where you get to create your own character, do you make them look like the real you? Or do you make a fantasy character that you just want to look cool as? I do a little bit of both. Do you give your Pokemon nicknames? I always nickname my Pokemon, even when I'm not necessarily going to use them. I just like collecting them and giving them names and having a cool bond with them. Got games on your phone? What dead game do you still play? Interesting. You know, there's this older game I used to play a lot of called Battle Right. And they added a, what's it called, a Battle Royale mode, or like a different Battle Royale game even, made it cost money, and both of those games died. But they made both of the games die out because they were too focused on the Battle Royale. And Battle Royale died, and so did the Royale. It was sad. What is your favorite video game item? Cool. Do you like scary games? My favorite's Dead by Daylight. What's your favorite video game genre? I like narratives and creative games like Minecraft. What video game do you think has the best art style? Do you do cosplay? What's your favorite online game? Have you ever pulled an all-nighter to play a video game? One time on New Year's Eve, I played Overwatch all night and didn't sleep at all. But come on, it was New Year's Eve. It was my first all-nighter, actually. What's a video game you will never try out? For me, it's probably Call of Duty Warzone. What's your gaming username? Mine was first like Freezer16 on Club Penguin, now it's Jamishio. Well, my name. but not least, do you feel good when you play video games? I do. Click. You completed all of the questions. Have a good night and sleep well.